Okay, so work week's over. It's the weekend. Out here working on a little project. One of the really important things to have in your pack when you're out hiking and backpacking and like that is some means of repairing the pack if it becomes torn. If you've ever had a pack strap break, you know how unbelievably frustrating it is to try to deal with it. I used to carry duct tape, and the duct tape just slips, and the pack strap comes apart. And if you're really on a long walk or a backpacking trip, you're not going to be able to deal with that for very long. So carrying some means of sewing the pack strap back on is just really an essential. So for cordage, it's a good idea to carry a little spool of some kind of strong synthetic that you can sew things back together with. Not Harbor Freight, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby sells little packs of heavy sewing needles with a big eye. Now I have one here. This is a little spool that made out of a little piece of walnut, and that is synthetic sinew. Really good, tough stuff. You can split it. You can make it skinnier and finer if you want. Very tough stuff. This is just one that hasn't had anything put on it. You could also put thread on one. I'm making a larger spool here, and this is going to be for jute. So I have some jute for fire making, and this will have a hole in the center here where the jute will feed through, and I'll knot it in that way it won't slip off when I'm winding it on. So I'll use my little drill tool to drill a hole in the center here. So there's a fun weekend project that you can do, and you can make a bit of really essential gear that will help you tremendously. I believe Dave Canterbury and other instructors have taught for years that cordage is just the hardest thing to make in a primitive setting in the woods. Primitive cordage, and you're really well served to carry something with you. So and you don't have to make a fancy spool like this. You could just wrap it, or your cordage, like here's gut from paracord over here. You could just wrap it around and around a piece of cardboard, and there you go, right there. Having it organized instead of just a bundle, that you have to unravel this to make it useful is a wise thing. Okay, so that's enough of that for now. We'll talk to you later.